Hello. So, dating apps are not really mandirs of love. They are casinos of hope, where you don't really find the one. You just keep pulling the slot machine till 3 a.m. Welcome to the sharp side, where wit will meet wounds and we will recover together by overanalyzing almost everything. और honestly, आज का wound थोड़ा special है. It is the love story Silicon Valley sold you. That too, one swipe at a time. In 5 years, India's dating app users shot up by 293%, from 20 million to 82 million. Revenues, you ask? Nearly $800 million projected this year. और फिर भी डेटा कहता है इस देश में सिंगल्स की पॉपुलेशन बढ़ रही है. So, what's happening is ज्यादा स्वाइप से ज्यादा प्रॉफिट्स हो रहे हैं, but not ज्यादा relationships. Basically, the house always wins. In fact, researchers कहते हैं dating apps are designed to keep you almost happy and never settled. Come to think of it, because अगर आपको अपने जीवन का प्यार, the love of your life मिल गया, तो इन apps के customers चले जाएंगे. So no, this isn't Cupid. This is a casino floor, where chips are equal to your emotions. Scientifically, this is called the variable reward system, the same psychology that slot machines use to keep gamblers hooked. Here's the trick. You don't really get a match every time. Sometimes it's instant, sometimes after 15 swipes, and sometimes never. This very unpredictability spikes dopamine. So before you even see the result, it's the anticipation that's addictive. The World Health Organization, that is WHO, warns that this exact pattern of intermittent rewards can physically rewire your brain's reward circuits, making you crave short-term hits over long-term fulfillment. In other words, while you think you're looking for the one, the app is training you to crave for the next. Further, we have been sold this myth: more options is equal to better choices. In reality, too many choices make you worse at choosing. That is, less happy with what you pick and more likely to regret it. Researchers tested this by changing match probabilities. The high match group didn't feel more excited. They reported higher partner choice overload, feeling overwhelmed and distracted by all the possibilities. And you want to guess the number that took to trigger this overload? It took just 31 profiles to trigger this much overload. So forget soulmates, we can't really handle a classroom's worth of profiles without short-circuiting. Turns out, more isn't merrier, more is miserable. In India, arranged marriage is still plan A for most families. So, dating apps feel like a rebellion, basically a swipe against tradition. But this rebellion is venture funded, and like any funded startup, the business metric isn't how many people find love, it's how many hours you spend on the app. If you swipe through the headlines, you will note that in the year 2024, a lawsuit even alleged that Match Group's business model depends on monopolizing users' attention by fostering addictive behaviors. Translation: the product isn't romance, the product is your scrolling thumb, and every extra minute you spend swiping is another rupee in someone else's, rather investor's deck. In fact, there is more. If you thought this was really difficult to digest, just add gender into the mix. A study suggested that women accepted only 14% of profiles, that is an average of 5.73 out of 31. So what does this do? So, this creates a split reality. Men face fewer matches, pushing them into mass swipe mode to increase odds. Women get flooded with low-effort copy-paste messages. The result? Men feel rejected, women feel harassed, and other genders are barely even included. And towards the end, everyone is just frustrated. Which ironically is great news, well, for the application. Because more frustration keeps you coming back, convinced that the next swipe might just fix everything. This was The Sharp Side with Trishali Singh Chauhan. And before your next swipe, ask yourself, are you really looking for love? Or are you just giving free labor to someone's quarterly revenue targets? Stay tuned